Good morning, children. I hope all are doing good. So, now let's recall the poem taught in the previous session and then move on to today's session. So, in that poem, there was a little black ant which was carrying a large grain of wheat. That little ant came across a neighbor ant and asked for help, but the neighbor ant refused to help. So the little ant was very sad, and a brother ant which came by that side came on its own and helped the little ant. Okay, so from this poem, the poet want every one of us to help others in our life. Okay, as small children, you also should learn to help others. You should not hesitate to help others. You should be ready to help others in all the cases. Okay, right. So now let's move on to the homework part. Have you completed the homework, children? Come, let's check the homework. Complete the story about the ants. Fill in the blanks with words from the poem. The story is about a little black ant who found a large grain of wheat. It was so heavy that the ant could neither lift it nor roll it. He requested and pleaded with his neighbor, whom he happened to meet on his way to help him carry the wheat down into his hole in the ground. The neighbor replied that he has his own work to do and added that he should shift the grain all by himself if he really wanted it. After saying so, the selfish ant crawled away angrily and he went to sleep. In a few seconds, a black ant was passing the road. He saw his brother who was in want of help. He came up and assisted him to carry the grain, since he was a good-natured ant. The poet feels that everyone who hears this should try and make an endeavor to gain by this story. The poet compares children to the ants. He feels that most often children also become cross like the ant who refused to help his neighbor. The poet concludes by stating that the good-natured ant who helped his brother may teach those who wish to be taught by good examples that if little insects are kind to each other, then children also should be kind and friendly. The poet adds value to the poem. He says children should help their friends when they are in need. Have you got it, children? Have you got the right answers? If you have not got the right answers, erase with your eraser and then write the correct answer. Okay? Now look into page number 36, children. Animals sometimes are just like human beings. They work for their living and have a family that makes them happy. Now answer the following questions. So you should do this worksheet on your own. Okay. Which animal inspires you the most? Why? Okay. So inspire means once you see some animal, immediately you will start to like that animal. Maybe a dog or a cat or lion, tiger, any animal. Okay. So which animal is that? You have to write that, and why did you like that animal? You have to state some reasons for that. Okay. See the next question. Have you read stories and poems about the animals that inspire you the most? So have you read stories about any animal which you like very much? Okay, maybe a dog. Okay, so have you read stories about a dog? If so, you write yes. Okay. See the next one. From the poem, we came to know that ants are hard-working animals. Given below are pictures of some animals that are considered to be hardworking. Identify them and write their names in the space provided. Okay, so they have given you the pictures. By seeing the pictures, you have to identify what are these animals and write their names in the blank. Is it clear? So this will be your homework. Okay, so worksheet 1. Now see the next page, worksheet 2. Read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. So this is a kind of prose comprehension. Comprehension means there will be a small paragraph. By reading that paragraph, you have to answer the given questions. Okay, children. So let me read the paragraph for you. Understand it clearly and then you write the answers for the questions on your own. Okay, you can go through the paragraph afterwards 1 or 2 times and try to write the answers on your own. Now let me read the paragraph for you. Ants are found around the world. There are almost 14,000 species of ants around the world. They are found in different colors and sizes. Some ants have wings while others don't. Ants are omnivorous animals. They like to feed on leaves, insects, and other plant and animal matter. The body of an ant is divided into 3 parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. The head is large with 2 big eyes, strong jaws, and long feelers. The 6 legs of an ant are attached to the thorax. An abdomen forms the end of an ant. Ants are social insects and they like to live in colonies. An ant colony has 3 different types of ants: the queen, the male ant, and the workers. The queen is a large ant and is the only female that can lay a lot of eggs. The nest is built by the worker ants. The nest is usually under the ground and is made up of lots of tunnels that lead to smaller rooms called chambers. Okay, children, so that's all the paragraph. I'll read the question answers also for you. First question, why do they say ants are omnivorous animals? Omnivorous means it will eat plants also, it will eat animals also. Okay, so it will eat both plants and animals. That is called omnivorous. Okay, second question, name any 2 omnivorous animals you know. So this question you have to answer on your own. Okay, so ant will eat both veg and non-veg. Okay, so it will eat plants also, animals also. So likewise, which animal will eat both plant and animals? Okay, veg and non-veg. So that you have to write on your own. Third question, what do you understand by social insects? Besides ants, name any other social insect that lives in huge colonies. Clue, it gives you honey. Okay, so we can see ants live in groups. They build home for themselves and they live always in a group. So they are asking same way which other social insect live in groups. So you have to write their name. They have given also a clue for you. It gives you honey. So which insect will give you honey? Think of that and write. Okay. Look into the fourth question. Describe the parts of an ant's body. So that you can write from the paragraph. Fifth question. What is the importance of the queen in an ant colony? So that also you can write from the paragraph. Write a few sentences about the nests of ant. So that also is there in the paragraph. Okay children, so worksheet 1 and 2 will be your homework for today. So complete it and be ready for online class from Wednesday onwards. Okay children, thank you.